Hey everybody, Gray Spartan 1 here, and what I'm going to be doing in this video is basically just redoing the old piston video that I had up. There were a series of issues with that video, and some people have been pointing it out. It is hard to follow. I mean, it's not hard for me to follow, but other people are having problems with it, so I'm just going to post a new one, the one you're watching right now, obviously. And I changed it. If you are watching this for the first time, this is just a very simple regular piston sliding door, essentially, is what it is. And as you can see here, you know, it's set up like this. If you've watched my other video, or at least just part of it, you're going to notice a few alterations. I've kind of made it smaller. It doesn't have the side rooms that it had anymore. There's a button here, a button here. There's no button back here. There are no buttons back here like there were before. There's a pressure plate here and a button here. And as you can see, it's much more compact. I just made it look like this, just obviously for style. It doesn't. That one has to be that big. That side doesn't. Before we get started, this is the opening side, by the way. The right-hand side is the opening side. The left-hand side is the closing side. That's how it looks from there, but when you spin around, it's actually the left-hand side that's the opening side, and the right-hand side that's the closing side. So there you go, that's that. Before we get started, I'm going to show you how this works. So you press this button here, opens the door, walk on through, pressure plate triggers the other one, closes the door, walk back, do whatever you need to do here. Walk back here, press the button, open it, you're done in here, close it once again. And so that's the basic premise behind this. Now I'm going to tear this down and show you what it all takes to put it all together. Alright, so now we're looking at the structure. Completely stripped down, blown up, blown to shit, whatever, ka-fucking boom, I don't know, it's gone. So I can show you how to build it. So we're looking at the four corners of the structure, and let's talk dimensions. The dimensions here, the width, is 7 blocks long. So from that block to that block, you have 7 cells in between the two. 5 empty cells, actually, in between the two. Totaling 7 counting the blocks. Now the length here, your length is going to be 11. So from this block to that block is 11 blocks. Now there are 9 empty spaces in between these two blocks. So there you go. Now let's talk piston placement. Piston placement here, you're gonna probably actually want to follow this exactly if you want to get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now this side's going to be slightly different. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to have it just like that, set up exactly like so, or else it's not going to work properly. Now the reason that you have 3 empty spaces here and 4 empty spaces here is this fact right here. We're going to need to fill this up with a block and then cover it. Now, before we get started here, let me just reiterate that the left-hand side is going to be considered the opening side, whereas the right-hand side is going to be considered the closing side. So these pistons will close your passage on the right side, and on the left side, they're going to open the passage. All right, so you place those 2 blocks there. You got a space of 2 right there. Counting that block, obviously you're only going to have a space of 1, which is going to be your pathway. So now let's build this up. So you got 5 spaces right here. Counting that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 5. You only had 4 empty spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, it's a wall of 5 blocks, wall of 5 blocks. So now that we have that, let's place our little alcoves. They alternate just like so. Place our buttons in the middle of both of these alcoves. And let's fly back over here and trace out the wall that we're going to be having, filling in these 5 spaces there. So now we got our wall. Now that we have that, let's talk pressure plates, because I said this one has a pressure plate. So right here, you're going to skip that block right here, this block. Put your pressure plate right there. Then dig to the right of it, down 2 blocks. And then just, for the sake of time, I'm just going to hollow that all out. Leave that block like that, so it's going to look exactly like this. Except exactly like this now. Now you're going to want to put a block back right there. Place the redstone just like this, so it looks exactly like that. Now we're going to cover this up, because as you see here, now the redstone works. Cover it up. Redstone still works. Cover this side up. Kind of went too far with it. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. So now we're going to connect the redstone on this side. It's going to be just like that. And so now we have our closing side ready to go. And yes, this is going to work. Activates the pistons. There you go. Now we're going to go over here. We got that button already placed. Now we're going to place our second button on our opening side, so we can open it from the inside. One side, just fill all this in. Alright, so I got all that filled in. Now we're going to want to place this button right here, right next to that piston, on the second block, not the first block, because then that's not going to work right. It's just not going to look right. I shouldn't say it won't work. It will work, it just won't look right. And then this one is going to be slightly more complex. You want to put 4 blocks just like that. And just a real simple line right there of 2 redstone. So now we got that working. Now we're going to want a repeater. So we put a repeater down exactly like this. Do not put it down like that. It's not going to work if you put it down like that. It needs to be on that side. Also, this redstone needs to be exactly like this. If you put it like that, I'm almost positive it's not going to work. See what I mean? Didn't work. Just press that bottom block. God damn it. I'll demonstrate one more time. See? Didn't work. You can't have it like that. You need to have your redstone exactly like that on the right hand side. It's not going to work. It will not work. I am reiterating this because it is an important point to make. Anyway, same thing goes with this repeater. You put the repeater this way, it's not going to work. It needs to go that way. Then you just put it like that, and you got your little L shape. And now, ba-bam. And your whole system is now, it's a little, there we go. Now your whole system is ready to work properly. So let's close it up. Don't need these here. And we'll test it. So open that one up. Works properly. Hit the pressure plate. Closes it behind you. Come back over here. Open it again. Opens properly. Close it. And there you go. Your four trigger system, I guess is what it is. And it looks exactly as how I showed you. So I hope you liked this tutorial. I hope it was better than my previous tutorial. I hope it was easier to understand, obviously. I actually personally like the way that I did it this time better than the way I did it last time. Because even though the buttons aren't as concealable, you still can take a precaution. You can put a wooden door, and you can still construct small rooms in front of them, so it's not, and hide them. But that's not what I did here. I think this is a fairly versatile and very simple setup for really anything. I mean, that's just me. I like it. Or else I wouldn't be making it. Anyway, thanks for watching. One more thing before I go. Uh, I'm planning on doing I'm planning on doing Let's Plays. I do have a Dishonored Let's Play, but I'm not quite sure if I should upload it. So comment if you want that. Also, if you want to see me do other tutorials, like if you have any tutorial suggestions for me to do, I'll see what I can do, and I'll see if I can make a tutorial for you. So leave a comment. Also, if you want a Minecraft tutorial for me, if you want me to do a Minecraft tutorial for you, that's what I want to say. God, I have shit in my mouth. And then last point, I'm going to be uploading more XCOM videos, so I want to know if you guys think I should do an XCOM Let's Play, because I really like XCOM. So comment about that if you would. Don't forget to like this video if you did indeed like it. And don't forget to subscribe and keep watching my videos, because the more views I get on my videos, the more videos I shall make. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.